皆さんこんにちは、リュウプです。それでは本日も PC 版の NBA2K21 をお送りします。長い NBA シーズンがやっと終わりました。とにかくレイカーズの皆さん、優勝おめでとうございます。今年の状況でレイカーズ優勝はもう最高のシナリオだったと思っています。そんな中、マイプレイヤーは2度目の移籍を果たしました。ファイナルに進出したヒートにトレードされました。そしてバッジも全て揃ったところで、このヒートで優勝を狙っていきたいと思います。さて本日はパークで見かけた面白いシュートを作っていきたいと思っています。それは片手シュートなのですが、とにかくよく入るんです。オールド NBA ファンなら知っているケビン・ダックワース。ブレイザーズのレジェンドをベースにしたシュートフォームを作っていきたいと思います。それでは本編スタート。
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there at Bledsoe. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, they've got Adebayo, Jay Crowder out there with Jones. Then it's Junior. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. Now here's Bledsoe. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
Dragic against DiVincenzo. Junior with it. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. 4 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Junior. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. So, the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest. That game against the Charlotte Hornets. The Heat have gone 4-7 from The field shooting over 50%. Takes the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And it's 13 points for Junior.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to, you know what, trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass. That's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Traps in the tray.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And for those of you just tuning in, this
One out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
a three-pointer is right on target. It's Junior, and it's Iguodala in at the three spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes of Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said...
David, thank you. And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Outside Leonard. There's the three. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
And they're his teammate up with an open look.
Pass to Junior. Lets it go with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Junior.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by DiVincenzo. And that one's good.
Like they have just not figured it out.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Nets.
Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player.
And good! There's another.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA with all the...
37 times back in 87.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Lopez. Todd comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Bledsoe. And another three from Junior. Junior's got 43 points.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get behind both of them.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it. Really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now, here's Junior. D right on him. That one goes. Count it. Junior
not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
count the back.
How a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Junior. Off target with his three.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by DiVincenzo. And another one.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Incredible.
Now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And the Heat call time here. The score knotted at 99. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Dragic. Junior from deep three-point territory. Between the eyes. Bledsoe outside. Jacks up a three. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage